What's up, fellas? I believe I am live. This is Calix Boxing, formerly Calix Boxing, and I am now Run Up the Score 21. Changed that channel name because there's a bunch of weirdos out there who start to look up your name and whatnot. So Run Up the Score 21 is the new channel, and you'll see a lot more content now. You're going to be seeing daily boxing news videos here. So be on the lookout for that, man. I am back and I am in effect. No longer commercials and ads on this channel, so feel free. I'll put the link in the comment section below in the bio section for the Cash App. Feel free to tip on there and whatnot if you like the videos. And please, please, please sub down there. Sub to the channel. A lot of boxing news, a lot of boxing content on here, and dabble in some fitness and some sports, other sports stuff as well. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. I want to say that first and foremost. One of the greatest to ever do it in sports history, not only in boxing, but one of the greatest to ever do it. The Mamba mentality. Shout out to him. Sad week in sports. So rest in peace and prayers to Kobe Bryant and his daughter and the whole family. But let's get into some boxing. Danny Garcia defeated Ivan Redkach over the weekend. Was not impressed by either fighter. I thought Ivan Redkach would sell out more, but it was clear in the fight that he was wary of that counter punching that Danny Garcia brings to the table, and did not want to open up. Did not want to open up at all, and it made for a dull fight. Garcia didn't look particularly well. Looked a lot of ring rust. A lot of ring rust there. Hadn't fought in almost a year. This fight was supposed to be against Errol Spence Jr. It's a good thing that it wasn't because he did not look prepared at all. Now, you can throw out the fact that he might not have been up for this fight like he would have against Errol Spence Jr. had this been the Errol Spence Jr. fight. I've been critical of Danny Garcia in the past, but you can't blame him for fighting Redkach here, being that he needed somebody on short notice. And like I said in the prep to this fight, he needed somebody who was a lefty, needed to fight a southpaw to prepare him for an Errol Spence Jr. or Manny Pacquiao, who they want to fight next. And needed a guy who was flat-footed, would be in front of him, somebody that Danny Garcia could look good against while he has ring rust. But he didn't look good against him, to be quite honest. Looked rusty. So you got to worry a bit for Danny Garcia there. Like I said, I've been critical of his style as well. I've been critical of Angel Garcia as a cornerman. Whenever they have issues in a fight, there seems to be never a plan B. It's always plan A, plan A, plan A, never a plan B, never any adjustments in the fight. And they pretty much the same thing here. There were never real adjustments to step on the gas and try to get this guy out of here. They just plodded along, got their dull victory, but a win's a win. On to the next. And what's next? We all know what's next. It's either going to be Errol Spence Jr. or Manny Pacquiao. And I fully expect either of those guys to easily dispatch of Danny Garcia. It's what I've said of Danny Garcia throughout his career. I've said it 5, 6, 7 years on this channel. Anytime he steps up to elite opposition, that's when he's going to have trouble. Guys like Redkach, guys that he's fought in the past, he'll win those fights. Run-of-the-mill fighters outside of the top 10. But once he steps into top 5, top 7 competition in the welterweight division, which has been a deep division historically, he's going to struggle. Whether they're southpaw, conventional, specifically with guys with lateral movement. Just look at the Lamont Peterson fight. When Lamont Peterson fought him, early on in that fight, Danny Garcia had success because Lamont Peterson stood in front of him and was not very active. When Lamont Peterson started showing lateral movement and got more active, Danny Garcia struggled a lot. Anybody with lateral movement is going to give Danny Garcia trouble. Danny Garcia fights very well with guys in front of him who are flat-footed. Garcia also fights well going backwards. Straight lines, he's fine. Anything with lateral movement is going to confuse the hell out of him. He's more flat-footed, so he's going to struggle with guys like that. And I expect the same thing against Errol Spence Jr. I think the length is going to bother him. Errol Spence Jr. also has no problem stepping up the output in the fight. So he has a great chin. So he's going to struggle. Danny Garcia is going to struggle against him. He's also going to struggle against Manny Pacquiao because of the angles that Pacquiao shows. Even a Pacquiao who's what, 41, 42, 43 years old, I still believe will give Garcia trouble because Garcia goes into lulls and Pacquiao can still fight in spurts. Although he can't do it consistently through 12 rounds anymore, he'll still do it in spurts and give Garcia trouble. So that's what's headed for Danny Garcia. Look for the follow-up video on my top 5 welterweights in that welterweight division. Will Danny Garcia be in that top 5? We'll see. Hit me up, man. Peace.